You guys think we should do Damien? I think so. This is the big moment we've all been waiting for, because I do think that, like, Damien was, like, my #1 dad pick. Okay, let's do it. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Aw, that is so sweet. Hanging out with that goth dad again. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household the one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Dad!
Turn into a bat. I don't think... Ugh, what's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car or flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. When you're out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance, you understand, right? That's my girl. His cape, I mean cloak, is swinging in the breeze. He hates it when people call it a cape. Good to know. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
Huh.
Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. True. I have another question. Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life, or something.
Oh, no.
Ah, I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. That's a very mature way of looking at things. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet, funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Which is true. You guys ever seen that? You ever seen when they, like, someone will do a painting of dead people? Like, after they're dead, they'll pose them and then they'll have someone paint them? That's a real thing. Mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. We don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. Man, Damien's so deep. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste of time to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Damn, dude. Wow. That's beautiful. Guess they're at the harbor watching ships pass. I can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Aw, phone call, really? I hope it isn't Lucian again. Maybe it's his son. Everything okay? There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Aww. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? I'm having some deja vu. This is like the first date we went on with him, where he got a call and then he had to leave, and we went with him. There isn't time to waste. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. We look like we're in an office? Or... oh, maybe this is a hospital. Or something like that. Huh. Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. This is a very strange place. I have no idea what this is, or where this could be. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. Oh, so it's like an animal shelter or something like that? What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? Oh, it's Mary. Well, hello there. Great. Mary, what are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Actually, no, we didn't. Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Ugh.
Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Is he gonna adopt a dog? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Oh, awkward. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Apparently not.
Oh, no.
I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. Wow, I would have never expected that. But that's cool. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer at the animal shelter in my spare time. Again, I think this just shows how kind of normal he is, right? I'm boring. Oh, come on, you're not boring. It's nice, you know? You seem to have a very kind of normal life, you know what I mean? I am fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am, and I need you to know that. Oh. Hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. That's a cool name for a dog. Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh my god.
She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She's probably learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she had already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same places. Let me draw you a map. Well, again, I think it's nice to see that side of Mary as well. You know, she likes to go to the bar and drink her face off, but she's also doing some volunteering, and I still want to know more about her when we do Joseph's route. You're a perfect little peach, Dixie. Thanks, Mary. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house? Okay, so let's look at this map. I like Mary's map, the ocean or whatever. She got east and west mixed up. I like how she wrote shit on the side. So, let's see. Mario Batelli's house. Kale. Kale must be Craig's house. Coffee Dad. Matt's house. Nerd's house. Our house. Mary's sick pad. Smalls, which is Robert. His last name is Small. Dames. And other nerd's house. Other nerd must be Hugo? Who would be Dames? I don't know. Anyways. At least you're not the other nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Well, let's look around the cul-de-sac, I guess. Also, looking at this map, it's like we've been almost everywhere. We've been to the aquarium, the shelter, the softball field, and the coffee spoon at this point. Alright, let's go look at the cul-de-sac first. Because the dog, it's still light out, and the dog might be, you know, walking around the neighborhood or something like that. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. Oh dear. It was a really great year for bark, bark, bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Dixie? Huh. Gotta stay positive. This'll be easy. Abandon all hope. But lo, look upon God's creation and retch with horror at what he hath forsaken. Hell is empty and the devils are all here. Nice. I thought that would cheer you up. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We'll find the dog. Don't worry. Maybe he's with Brian's dog. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater lawn? Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Dixie, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
I don't know about that.
Well, a little while ago I heard Maxwell barking at something when I came outside. My garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog, or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Well, the coffee spoon would have food, right? Might be able to eat some, like, bread or something, or get into the trash. So, let's go there next. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Actually, yeah, I caught one digging through the trash. I called it. I called that exact thing happening. It ran away when I tried to get closer. Did you see what direction it ran in?
Hey.
Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old right said banana bread. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Thanks for the slice. The road slice. This banana bread is gonna be so good. It's supposed to be for the dog, you idiot. Right. I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. If you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. Aww. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Verily. So she said Matt. Matt said the dog was maybe heading east. So, I mean, it could be anywhere, really, at this point. But I think because the softball field is close to the coffee spoon, we'll go there. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something.
Oh.
Hey bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something.
Oh.
Girls. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. We have names, you know. Hi, Craig's daughter. Hi, Craig's other daughter. Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here earlier. She ran off a while ago, though. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Take another softball, might come in handy later. Oh, we're getting all this bait for the dog. That's great. So, if it went towards the ocean, I'm gonna guess that would be Bayside. This is where we were originally, at the start of the day, just like old times. I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. What do you think? Any sight of the pooch? None yet, although who knows if she made it onto any of these ships. Oh dear. That would be bad. I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. This is a hardcore dog, let me tell you. Oh, there's Amanda. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry, what are you doing?
Yes.
I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Oh, Amanda. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever. Damn, look at all those dogs. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would have definitely remembered that. I gotta run, though. This burrito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla, and makes it all soggy. You understand. I instinctually say tortilla just to be funny. I do. Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Normus. Matt said the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon, but there's no sign of her here. I suppose we need to go not so east. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown. He's getting stressed out about the dog. It's okay. We'll find her. Don't worry. I guess we could do a joke to lighten up the mood. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know how many. 1. Goths are very capable, especially when looking for a dog. That's not really a joke, but okay. So from there, pretty much the only place we haven't looked is the aquarium. So we'll go there. Everything looks in order, but it might help to get out of the car and have a look. No dog here, not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the seas? I want to believe you so badly. I think he was just saying that to fuck with me. I don't think that's actually true. But you know what? If it was, that would be kind of cool. Oh, tough. Now where do we go? I mean, we've been everywhere. I guess we can go back to the cul-de-sac. Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. Aha! This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. Oh, she's so pretty! That is a big dog. Oh my god. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. She begins to growl. Oh boy. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Food I think is always a good option. A dog treat might not be enough. I think we need to give her a nice hunk of banana bread. Let's try that. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread if that's what you're into. Oh, lovely. She's distracted. Quick! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess.
Huh.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Oh, dear. This is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Oh, God. It's Ernest. Well, what do we say to him? I don't know. I guess we could just tell him not to tell his dad, because we don't want to get in trouble or have this story go around, I guess. Don't tell your dad about this. I'm definitely telling Hugo about this. He's so disrespectful. Like, he doesn't even call his dad Dad. He calls him by his first name. I am cool. Cool enough to not tell your dad? You're good. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... Oh, I bet you she wants the pizza rolls. Ah! Yeah, probably wants the pizza rolls. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Don't we all? I like pizza rolls. Oh, hey. Oh, God. This is awkward. Hi, Hugo.
Sweet Manchego.
What are you guys? Whose dog is this? I have so many questions. It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Boof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? We're friends. Aw. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her?
I don't know.
Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
Sweet Manchego.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please, look how cute she is.
Ah.
We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. Ah, so... Maybe that's the key to getting Ernest to not be a little shit, is just to give him something to do. Maybe he'd look after the dog. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your house.
Oh.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Aw, nice. Well, that's kind of a nice ending. I mean, probably don't want to just feed the dog pizza rolls, but whatever.
Yes.
He called me Dad! Can you believe it?
Oh.
I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you two forever. Thank you. Aw, well that's nice. Long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. You could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. And one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh yeah?
Come on.
Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever hurt him, Mary, you can fill in the blanks. Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't expect those two to be friends, but that's cool. So, about the whole goth thing. I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. Why wouldn't I be interested in you? Like, he has a good heart, obviously, you know, he spends his time volunteering, and, you know, he won't get a dog because his son is allergic, but he wants one, you know, so it's, like, what a good guy, right? He's responsible, he's kind, like, he's polite, you know, he cares a lot about his son. He went through all this effort to try and find the dog. I mean, Why would you not be interested in him? I'm interested in you more for your, your goth persona, dude. You're just a good person. Don't worry about it. Am I missing something here? Yeah, that's what I'm asking myself too, Dixie. I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? Aw, poor guy. Damien, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love, which is very true. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions, it doesn't matter what it is, you care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. They are cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. Aw, sweet. It would never be boring if I was with you. Aw. Pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. He looks me in the eyes. Without the colored context, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Does a bat have wings? Thou art welcome. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what? Just kiss me. Aww. See, and what a sweet thing to ask, too. I don't know how people feel about that, like, asking. I think some people wouldn't like someone to ask, and they might be like, well, why didn't you ask? Why didn't you just do it? But I think that's a very respectful and kind thing to do, is to ask somebody, because you never know what they're feeling, right? So obviously he's good at communicating, and I like that. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes! I would love that very much. And then he's back in his gear. Aw, they're walking back hand in hand. And he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Aw. He kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. A date to the animal shelter? Come on, is there anything that could be better? Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch the entire time. Hi, Amanda. Are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Aw. You're so sweet, Amanda. You're such a nice daughter. Fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. All of our dates that we did with him were pretty good.
Wow.